Hello, I'm Dr. Labaugh from Back to Health, and in my clinic, we are taking a new approach to treating your peripheral neuropathy. One of the questions I get asked all the time is how is it possible that we are getting results when all else has seemingly failed? When peripheral neuropathy patients have seemed to have tried everything and are still suffering, how is it possible that we are getting such great results? And the reason we get such great results is because we are employing different strategies to actually treat your peripheral neuropathy. So we get results because we are treating your peripheral neuropathy in a very different way in my clinic. Most patients aren't even aware that there are multiple different strategies that you can use to treat your peripheral neuropathy. So the first one is what we call repress. The second is what we call repair. And the third is what we call root cause. Now, most patients that are coming into my clinic are only doing this strategy right here. This is what we call standard medical care. This is what you will get if you go to your medical doctor or your neurologist and have complaints of peripheral neuropathy, and that is medications. What we specialize in at Back to Health is what is called repairing the nerve endings and working with our patients to understand and address the root causes of their peripheral neuropathy in the first place. Okay, so just a quick overview of how this all works. When you are suffering with peripheral neuropathy, the disease is occurring down here in the nerve endings in the tips of your toes. That's where the nerves start getting sick first. And then as the condition progresses with time, it moves up these peripheral nerves, up your foot, up your ankle, up your calf, towards the center of the body as the disease progresses. Okay. Now, what most patients are not aware of is that when they go to their medical doctor and they say, hey, I've got this problem down here in my feet, the doctors will very frequently give them medication. And that medication, what we call standard medical care, that medication, what it does is it actually works up here on your brain, and it slows your brain's ability to sense that there is a problem going on in your feet. So this is the equivalent of driving your car with the check engine light coming on, and instead of fixing the problem, you put a piece of duct tape over the light on the dashboard and pretend like it doesn't exist, right? So that doesn't work out well for your car, and it doesn't work out for peripheral neuropathy very well over the long run either. Because frequently what happens is the patients are just numbing their pain taking these medications. The condition continues to progress and it gets worse and worse and worse. They have to take higher and higher doses of these medications to get the same effect. And then at some point, the side effects for these medications become very noticeable and actually quite unbearable. So the repress-only strategy frequently leads to failure, and patients are frequently not satisfied with it. So if all you are doing is going to your medical doctor or your neurologist, and they're giving you medications for your peripheral neuropathy, you are simply repressing the symptoms. You are numbing your body's ability to sense that there is a problem. And again, it's give and take. There's some upside there if you get the benefit of the pain relief, but ultimately the condition is not being addressed. And that is where we come into play at Back to Health. We have onboarded into our clinic a proprietary protocol using some of the most advanced technologies that currently exist on the market to actually treat the problem, to treat those delicate nerve endings in your feet. Our protocol in my office, what I've put together is we're using two pieces of equipment. We are using the Sumis Class 4 medical laser to treat the nerve endings, and we are coupling that with the RST Synexus Neogen electroanalgesia system as well. Now, each of these devices on their own has shown in research to be 90% effective at delivering relief for peripheral neuropathy patients. By coupling these machines together in my protocol, we have found that approximately 85% of our patients will get at least 50% improvement in their peripheral neuropathy symptoms, and that is lasting relief for those patients. Again, my name is Dr. Nathan Labaugh, and my clinic Back to Health is located in Tannersville, Pennsylvania. And if you're suffering with peripheral neuropathy and you would like to try a new approach to treating your peripheral neuropathy to get better results, please reach out, give me a call. I'd love to meet with you, start out with an evaluation of your peripheral neuropathy, and see if it might be a good fit for the protocols that we use in our clinic.